A student releases a marble at the top of a 180 centimeter ramp. The marble increases speed steadily and reaches the bottom of the ramp with a speed of 120 centimeters per second. Determine all unknowns and answer the following questions. Alright, so in this problem we're going to have the opportunity to put together the things that we learned in the average velocity rule and in the constant velocity problems. So, let's start with our given. In these problems, there are always going to be 3 given. So try to get those 3 given first before you even try to solve or plug in any equations. 180 centimeters. When I see that centimeters right there, I immediately know that that's going to be the displacement when you just see centimeters and not centimeters per second. Then it says the marble reaches the bottom of the ramp with a speed of 120 centimeters per second. The centimeters per second implies that it's a velocity. Since it says the bottom of the ramp, that's going to be my final velocity. But we said there have to be 3 given in the problem. So what's the third one? Well, at the top of the ramp, we see that there are no motion lines. Also, the word releases tells us that that initial velocity is going to be 0. Units will still be centimeters per second. Alright, so we have our 3 given. It's time to go ahead and solve. So I like to look at this and say, okay, if I have 2 of the 3 velocities, I can use the average velocity rule to find the third one. So I'm plugging in average velocity equals the initial plus the final velocity divided by 2, or 0 plus 120 divided by 2, or really just 120 by 2. And that gives me 60 centimeters per second as the average velocity. And finally, I can look for the time. So I know that displacement equals average velocity times delta t, or dividing both sides by the average velocity, I can get the time using the displacement divided by the average velocity. So 180 divided by 60 is going to give me exactly 3 seconds. The final question says, how long did the marble take to reach the bottom of the ramp? So that how long is asking me for the time. So that answer is also going to be 3 seconds.